What if I told you that the best item in the game is one every player has unlocked right from the beginning? This gun is not only good for shooting people, matter of fact, if you only use it to shoot people, you're using maybe 10% of its potential. Let me show you all the different things you can do with this one item, and by the end of this video you will agree with me when I say that this thing is absolutely destroying the game balance. Let's start things off easy with distraction shots. They are a great way to move NPCs to certain locations or to just make them look away for you to sneak by. If we shoot at the ceiling or higher part of a wall and there is a layer above that, NPCs will then go upstairs, which is great if you need them to be gone for a little while. When NPCs get distracted by shots, they also cannot be interrupted by thrown items, which we can use in a setup like this. If we throw an item now, we are luring the nearest guy first. Then we would have to knock him out and drag him away and then lure the actual target. Instead, we can use a distraction shot for the nearest guy, then we throw an item and it lures the target to us right away. Something to watch out for when you're shooting close to NPCs, they will hear your pistol and a bullet hitting the surface, which will scare them. Same thing can happen when you shoot a surface through glass, because NPCs will hear 2 shots hitting near their position, which results in a bullet impact noticed and it could potentially ruin your plans. And when you try to use distraction shots near a VIP target, they sometimes will be sent straight into lockdown, so that's also something to be careful about. Distraction shots are great, but panic shots is where things are getting insane. Let's say we want to get across the hallway without losing sight of an assassin. All we need to do is shoot one of these guards without killing them and they will become blind to us, even though we are trespassing. If you don't have a direct line of sight, you can also fire 3 shots near their position, which has the same effect. In both cases, the guards will run to the location the shots were fired from. And you will get compromised if you are too close to that location. So as a general rule, the further away you take the shot, the less chance there is to be compromised. And always get away from that spot as fast as you can. For civilians, panic shots work a bit differently. You can take the shots from much closer, and as long as no one saw you shooting, you'll be fine. If there are many people in a room, you may need to wait a moment for the panic to spread before you can continue. As for example in the spa area, if we shoot and run in right away we get spotted. But if we wait just a moment, we can go in and go as far as throwing this guy off the cliff without losing sight of an assassin. Other things you can do where NPCs are panicked are holding illegal items, poison food or drinks, break open doors. Basically speaking, a whole bunch of illegal activities are now becoming legal. For civilians, you can even hold a gun in their face and shoot around you, even shoot at other people. Guards will not see you aim at them, but if you use your gun, that's when they suddenly have a problem with it. Now let's apply all the things we learned to Patient Zero, a mission where the whole map is a hostile area for suits. To get inside, we will fire 3 shots at the higher part of the wall, which will make the guards at the front door run inside and upstairs. Then we distract these guys here, and now we can get in with no resistance. Then we can use a distraction shot through the door to make the target come close enough to open it. In the meantime, we can fire 3 shots at the guard in the hallway to make him run away. Now we blow up the propane tank for an easy accident kill. Then we fire a shot inside the room of the second target, which makes the doctor run outside. Shooting Owen is now the easiest part of the run. I wasn't sure if this guy would turn around, so I just shot him anyway. Now a triple shot for the guard outside, and while we run to the exit, you're probably thinking I'm just making it look easy. But to figure out runs like this, all you need to do really is try out things and see what you can and can't get away with, to get a feel how to work with these mechanics. And that's how you can, for instance, beat this mission in under a minute, using nothing but the default ICA 19. But it is important to know that we are kinda breaking the AI. There is a certain randomness to this, which will not always give the results you are expecting. Another mechanic I want to talk about are gun flashes. They can happen if you hold a gun near a VIP target, which sends the guards into this lockdown state and you can do your thing. This works with any illegal item by the way, but guns are something you usually carry with you. If you are a guard, you are allowed to hold most illegal items, so what we can do instead is quickly aim our gun, and for a few seconds we can commit crime, but then we need to get out fast or we may get spotted. Gun flashes can also happen when an NPC catches you shooting for a short moment. Just like bullet impacts, you can use it to your advantage or it can fuck you over. I showed a lot of game-breaking things, but we shouldn't forget that guns can also be used to replace a lot of simple interactions in this game, and it really makes you realize just how good this item really is. So far I only used the ICA-19, but of course we have a variety of other guns to choose from. You're probably thinking the best ones to use are those with steady aim. It tightens your crosshair, which may help you aim better, but against popular belief, this does not make your gun more accurate. What it does instead is increase bullet speed, which is something you practically can't notice. Krugermeyer guns are interesting if you want to shoot closer to NPCs without being hurt, but in return you are sacrificing accuracy over distance and overall damage. And the last thing to mention, you can use all categories of guns, but I would say pistols and snipers are the most commonly used firearms for the tricks I showed off today. Loud guns work too, by the way, but it obviously makes it harder to stay undetected, so if you can use silence options, I would recommend those. If you wanna pick up some more tricks, I got some playlists linked in the description where I'm speedrunning missions, elusive targets, contracts, and that's it from me for now, and until next time.